Multiplication of numbers. First, let's find out how to multiply two-digit numbers by two-digit numbers. For number 1, we have a 47 times 34. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply these two numbers. 4 times 3, 12. Then this number times this number. 7 times 4, 28. Next, inside the two numbers. 7 times 3, 21. Outside two numbers. 4 times 4, 16. So sum of these two numbers is 37. Write 37 in the middle position right here and add the numbers. 8, 9, 5, 1. So 47 times 34 is 1598. Okay, for two-digit numbers, we can write the numbers vertically and perform the multiplication this way. 4 times 7, that's 28. 8 here, write 2 here. 4 times 4, 16. 7 times 3, that's 21. That's going to be, if we add this 2, that's 37. So 37 plus 2, that's 39. So 9 here, 3 here. Last, 4 times 3, that's a 12. 12 plus 3, that's a 15. So write 15 here. Okay, let's try number 2. We have 62 times 77. So 6 times 7, 42. 2 times 7, that's 14. And inside is 2, 14. Outside this number, 42. Add them, 56. So write 56 here, add numbers. 4, 7, 7, 4. Okay, if we write the number vertically, then 2 times 4, 14, right? So 4 here, 1 here. Here, cross. 6 times 7, 42. 2 times 7, 14. Add them. That's going to be 56. So 56 plus 1, that's 57. Last, 6 times 7, 42. 42 plus 5, that's going to be 47. So the answer is 4774. Now, let me explain how this method works. From algebra, binomial times binomial is equal to, using the distributive property, a times c plus a times d, now plus b times c plus b times d, right? So that is equal to ac plus ad plus bc plus bd, right? So for number 1, we have a 47 times 34. That is equal to 40 plus 7 times 30 plus 4, right? So we're going to expand this. 40 times 30, that's 1200. And 40 times 4, that's 160. Now, 7 times 30, that's 210. Last, 7 times 4, that's 28. So if we add these two numbers first, that's going to be 1228. And sum of these two numbers, 16 plus 21, that's 37. So that's a 370, right? 370. So write 37 in this position right here. Then add them together. Here we have a 0, so we don't have to write this number, right? So we don't have to write it. So 8 plus 0, 8. 2 plus 7, 9. 2 plus 3, 5. And here we have 1. So 47 times 34 is equal to 1598. So all you have to do is what? Multiply these two numbers right here. Multiply these two numbers. 7 times 4, 28. Multiply this number, 21, 16. Add them, that's 37 right here. And add these numbers, right? If two numbers are written vertically, we can also apply the distributive property. So first, 4 times 7, that's 28. 4 times 40, that's 160. 30 times 7, that's 210. 30 times 40, that's 1200. Just like we have 4 numbers here, we have the same 4 numbers, right? So we're going to add all of this together. Here, first, we have a 28. This is 1st digit. This is 10th digit, right? So write 1st digit, 8 here. And write number 2, that's 10th digit. So write number 2 here. Here, sum of these two, that's 370. So we had a 20 before, right? So 370 plus 20, that's 390. So 37 plus 2, that's 390. So 9 here, 3 up here. Next, 30 times 40, that's 1200, right? Here we had a 300. So 1200 plus 300, that's 1500. So write 15. So we have same answer, 1598. If the number has more than 2 digits, then write 2 numbers vertically. For number 1, we have 3 digit times 3 digit. We're going to apply the distributive property again. And here's how to multiply these two numbers. First, multiply these two numbers. 3 times 4, that's 12. So write 2 here, and 1 goes up here. Next, multiplication of these two numbers and these two numbers. 2 times 4, that's 8. 3 times 1, that's 3. So sum of these two is 11. So 11 plus 1, that's 12, right? So 1 goes up here, 2 here. Okay, next. 1 times 4, 2 times 1, 3 times 2. So 1 times 4, that's 4. 2 times 1, 2. 3 times 2, 6. So sum of these three numbers, that's 12. So 12 plus 1, we had 1 here, right? So that's 13. So 3 here, 1 here. Next, multiplication of these two numbers and these two numbers. So 2 times 2, 4. 1 times 1, 1. Add them, 5. So 5 plus 1, that's 6. Okay, last, finally, the multiplication of these two numbers. That's just 2, right? So we have 2. So the answer is 26322. Okay? Number 2, we have 316 times 542. So multiply this to 12. 2 here, 1 here. Next, multiplication of these numbers. 2, 24. That's 26. So 26 plus 1, 27. 2, 7. Next, these 3 multiplications. So 6 times 5, 30. 1 times 4, 4. 2 times 3, 6. That's 40. So 40 plus 2, 42. So 42. Okay, next, these multiplications. 3 times 4, 12. 1, 5, 5. Add them, 17. 17 plus 4, that's 21. So 1 here, 2 here. So the last one, 3 times 5, that's 15. 15 plus 2, 17. Number 3, what if we have a 3 digit times 2 digit? Well, 100th digit of 29 is 0, right? So write 0 here and multiply these two numbers. So first, 3 times 9, that's a 27. So 27, 7 goes here, 2 goes up here. Next, 4 times 9, 36. 3 times 2, that's 6. So sum of these two numbers, 42. 42 plus 2, that's 44. So 44, right? Next, 3 times 0, 4 times 2, 5 times 9, right? So 3 times 0, 0. I'm not going to write it. 4 times 2, 8. 5 times 9, 45. Sum of these two, 53. So 53 plus 4, that's a 57. So 7 here, 5 here, right? Next. So next, 4 times 0 and 5 times 2. That's just a 10, right? So 10. 10 plus 5, that's a 15. So 5 here, 1 here. Okay, last is 5 times 0. Well, 5 times 0 is a 0, right? So we had 1 here. So I'm going to write 1 here. So the answer is 15747. Now let's try these examples. Number 1, 63 times 76. So multiply these two numbers. 42, 3, 6, 18. Inside 2, 21. Outside two numbers, 36. Sum of these two, 57. So write 5, 7. Add them together, 8, 8, 7, 4. Okay, here, 5, 8. That's 40. 9, 2, 18. Inside 2, 72. 2 times 5, 10. So that's 82. Write 82. 8, 3, 8, 4. If two numbers are written vertically, these two numbers, 18, right? So 1 here, 8 here. These two numbers, 36. These two numbers, 21. Sum of these two, that's a 57. Plus 1, 58. So 8 here, 5 here. 6 times 7, that's a 42. 42 plus 5, that's a 47. Right? Number 2, 9 times 2, 18. So 8, 1. 2 times 5, 10. 72. So 82 plus 1, 83. 83. 5 times 8, 40. 40 plus 8, 48. Right? Number 3, we have 274 times 6 is 17. So 4 times 7, 28. 8 here, 2 here. 7 times 7, 49. 1 times 4, 4. That's 53. 53 plus 2, 55. So 55. And 4 times 6, 24. 7 times 1, 7. 2 times 7, that's 14. So that's going to be 45, right? 45 plus 5, that's 50. So 50, right? Here, 7 times 6, 42. 2 times 1, 2. Sum of these two, 44. 44 plus 5, that's 49. So 49, right? And last, 2 times 6, 12. 12 plus 4, that's 16. So 169058 is the answer. Number 4, 4 times 1, 4. 1 times 2, that's 2. 4 times 4, that's a 16. So that's 18. So 8 here, 1 goes here. And 4 times 9, 36. 2 times 4, 8. 7 times 1, that's a 7. So that's going to be 15, 21, 51, right? So 51 plus 1, that's a 52. So 5 goes here. And 2 times 9, 18. 7 times 4, that's 28. Add them, that's going to be 46. 46 plus 5, that's a 51. So 1 here, 5 here. And 7 times 9, that's a 63. 63 plus 5, that's a 68. So 68. Checkpoint. Number 1, 72 times 84. So that is equal to 7 times 8, 56. 2 times 4, that's 8. 2 times 8, 16. 7 times 4, 28. That's 44. So write 44 here. So add them, 8406. Number 2, we have 37 times 62. So 7 times 2, 14. 4 here, 1 here. 3 times 2, 6. 7 times 6, 42. So that's a 48. 48 plus 1, 49. 49. 3 times 6, that's 18. 18 plus 4, that's 22. Number 3, we have a 251 times 48. So 48 is 0 for 8. 1 times 8, that's 8. 5 times 8, 40. 4 times 1, that's 4. So that's 44. 44. Now 0 times 1, that's a 0. 5 times 4, that's 20. 2 times 8, that's a 16. So 36. 36 plus 4, that's a 40. So 40, right? And 5 times a 0, that's a 0. 2 times 4, that's 8. So 8 plus 4, that's a 12. So 12. And 2 times a 0 is a 0. So 12. 12048 is our answer. Number 4. This is actually number 4. We have a 343 times 725. So 3 times 5, that's a 15. So 5 here, 1 here. 4 times 5, 20. 3 times 2, 6. So that's a 26. 26 plus 1, 27. So 2 here. So we have a 3 times 7, 21. 4 times 2, 8. 3 times 5, 15. So that's going to be 30, 44, right? 44. So 44 plus 2, 46. 46. And 4 times 7, 28. 3 times 2, 6. That's 34. 34 plus 4, that's 38. So 38. 3 times 7, 21. 21 plus 3, that's a 24. So we have a 2, 4, 8, 6, 7, 5.